Hello students, this is exercise first D, and in this exercise we will do question number first, question number second, question number third, and how much question we can do, we will solve it. The question number first is add. Here are the irrational numbers and the exercise based on mostly irrational numbers. So we will learn how to add irrational numbers and multiply irrational numbers, divide irrational numbers, and the way how to simplify the irrational number. So see all the questions. Question number 1, 2, 3 and question number 4 is simplify. Question number 4 is simplify. Question number 5 and 6 we have represent the irrational number on number line in previous video. So you can see how to represent the irrational numbers on number line. Now let's start the exercise. This is the first part of addition. Now how to add these irrational numbers? First we make the pairs of same irrational numbers. Here if you can write 2 root 3 minus 5 root 2 add means plus root 3 plus 2 root 2. Here this is the root 3 and root 3. So group root 3 and minus 5 root 2 plus 2 root 2. These are the same groups, root 3 group and this is root 2 group. So you can add 2 root 3 and this is 1 root 3. So it becomes 3 root 3 and here 5 root 2 plus 2 root 2. So subtract and you will get minus 3 because the number greater number has the sign minus. So 5 minus 2, subtract these two, you will get minus 3 root 2. So this is the answer. You can common 3 from these two. So you will get under root 3 minus under root 2 in the bracket. Now this is your answer. You can write answer like this or this is also correct. Now this is the second part. Add these numbers. So first you like 2 root 2 plus 5 root 3 minus 7 root 5 plus 3 root 3 minus root 2 plus root 5. Now group the same irrational numbers. Here 2 root 2 and 1 more root 2. So put the is equal to sign. 2 root 2 minus root 2. Now here the root 3 and this is also root 3. So you can write like this 5 root 3 plus 3 root 3. Here's root 5. So this and this make together 7 root 5 and plus root 5. So you will get 2 root 2 and subtract minus 1 root 2, you will get only 1 root 2 or root 2. Now 5 root 3 plus 3 root 3, 5 and 3 8, total 8 root 3. Now here you will subtract 7 minus 1 but negative number, so you will write the sign is minus, so you will get 6 root 5. This is the answer. This is a part third. Now first you group under root 7 and under root 7, these two. So I am writing it like that. I am not writing the steps again. You will give the sign plus in these two brackets. So this is 2 upon 3 root 7. This is 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 root 7. Now here root 2, this is root 2, this is also root 2. So this becomes minus 1 upon 2 root 2 and plus 3 upon 2 root 2. Third one is root 11. This is root 11, this is also, so group together. 6 root 11 minus root 11. So this will be equal to, now here the denominator are same, so numerator will add easily. 2 plus 1, it means this is 3 root 7 and in denominator you will get 3. Now in these two part, denominator is 2 and here the subtraction, so 3 minus 1 and sign will be of plus, so this will be 2. You will get 3 minus 1 means 2 upon 2 and root 2. Now 6 minus 1, so you will get 5 root 11. Now 3 and 2 will be, you can simplify it and write it like this: under root 7 plus under root 2 plus 5 root 11. Answer. In first part, put the sign of is equal to in each step. Students, you can solve like this. You can take common the same number. In this step, you can take under root 3 common. Under root 3 is common. So you will get 2 plus 1 in the bracket. 2 plus 1. Now in these two numbers, plus you can take common under root 2. So you will get minus 5 and plus 2. Now 2 plus 1 means 3 and here minus 5 plus 2 is minus 3. So you will get this. Direct you can add or subtract, or when you taken out the common irrational number, you can use any one of the method. Here also you can take under root 2 common, so you will get in bracket 2 minus 1. Here under root 3 is common, 5 plus 3 in the bracket. Here under root 5 is common, minus 7 plus 1 in the bracket, and solve, you will get the same answer. So no need to confuse that how is it solved. Now come to the question number 2, which is multiply. 3 root 5 by 2 root 5. So how to multiply these two irrational numbers? This thing is equal to 3 root 5 multiply by 2 root 5. So you will get 3 into 2 into root 5 into root 5. 3 2s are 6 and root 5 in pair, so you will write it only 5. 6 5s are 30. This is the answer. Now come to the next part. Here 6 root 15, you break the under root 15 in prime factors. So you can write it like this: 6 root 15 means under root 3 5s are 15, 3 into 5 multiply by 4 into root 3. Now multiply the numbers. 6 4s are 24. Here root 3 and root 3. Root 3 into root 3 into root 5. So this becomes root 3 and root 3 in pair, you will take only 3 under root 5. 24 3 the 3 4s are 12, 3 2 the 6 and 1 7. 72 root 5 answer. Now this is the part third. 2 root 6 by 3 root 3. So you can write it like this: 2 root 6. Root 6 means root 3 into 2. Multiply 3 root 3. Now this becomes 2 into 3, these numbers, and root 3 into root 2. This is root 3 into root 2, and this is again root 3. So you will get 3 2s are 6, and these are in pairs. So you will take only 1 3. So 2 3s are 6 into 3, and this is root 2. So 18 root 2 answer. Now next, fourth part, 3 root 8. So you can write it like, here the root 2, so break it in prime factors. Root 8, 3 into 2 into 2, 2 to the 4, 2 the 8. Multiply 3 root 2. This becomes 3 3s are 9, and here are this pair, and here are one pair also. So you will take 2 from the each pair, this pair and this into 2 into 3. So this becomes 9 to the 18 to the 36, and 36 3 the, multiply it again, 3 to the 6. Here I am multiplying it, 36 into 3. 3 6 are 18, 3 3 are 9, and 1 10. 108. Hello students, what the mistake have we done? Do you find? Here we have already multiplied 3 by 3. 3 3s are 9. So there is no need of this 3. 3 3s are 9, and these 2 into 2 in under root, we will write here a single 2, and for these under root 2 2 times, we will get single 2. Now this becomes 9 to the 18 to the 36. This becomes 36. So you can correct it. 36 is the answer. Sometimes the mistake will happen, so by rechecking you can make the mistake correct. Now come to the next part, under root 10 by under root 40. Under root 10, how to write it? Under root 5 into 2, and under root 40, 5 8s are 40. Now you can write it under root 5 into under root 2 into under root 5 into under root 8 means under root 4 into 2. So you can grouped in pair, under root 5 into under root 5, under root 5 into under root 5 into under root 2, and this is also under root 2, and this is under root 4. So now each one from the pair, this will under root 5, this will under root 2, no need to write under root, this will 5, this is 2, and this is 2 also. Under root 4 is 2 into 2, so you can write only a single 2. This becomes single 5, this becomes single 2, and this is single 2. 5 2s are 10 2s are 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20, or 5 2s are 10 2s are 20. Now this is the answer. Come to the next part. You can break it 28 in 7 4s are 28. 3 under root 7 into 4 by 2 under root 7. So this is 3 into 2. You can multiply. 3 2s are 6. Now under root 7 into under root 4, you can write it under root 2 into under root 2, and this 2 we have already multiplied, so don't do mistake by multiplying again as we done in the question, the part 4th. Now under root 7, so this is in pair, this is also in pair, so you can write 6 into 7 into 2. So this becomes 6 2s are 12, 12 7s are 84. Answer. Now come to the next question, divide. The question number 3rd, first part, 16 root 6 by 4 root 2. Here by means you have to divide 16 root 6 by 4 root 2. So you will take the sign of divide, not multiply. When it is given multiply, so you will use the sign multiply. So you can write it 16 under root 6 as numerator and 4 root 2. Put the sign of is equal to. You can show with the sign like this, divide. Okay. Now break it 60 upon 4 and under root 6 you can write under root 3 into under root 2. 3 2s are 6, and in denominator this is under root 2. Now cut the under root 2 and 4 1s are 4, 4 4s are 16. So you will get in numerator 4 root 3 and denominator is 1. So 4 root 3 is the answer. Next part, 12 root 15 by 4 root 3. So you can write it like this by the sign of divide, 4 root 3, or you can direct write these two numbers in numerator and denominator. 12 root 15 upon 4 root 3. Now break this 15 like this. 5 3s are 15. So under root 5 into under root 3 separately you can write upon 4 root 3. So cut this root 3. Now 4 1s are 4, 4 3s are 12. This becomes 3 root 5. 3 root 5 is the answer. So do like this. The third part is 18 root 21 by 6 root 7, like this. 18 root 21 you can write it under root 7 into under root 3 and upon 6 root 7. Root 7 is cut and 6 1s are 6, 6 3s are 18. So you will get 3 root 3. 3 root 3 is the answer. The question number 4, simplify. 4 plus root 2, 4 minus root 2. This is in the form of a plus b and a minus b. What is the formula of a plus b and a minus b? A square minus b square. So using that identity, a square here are a is 4 and b is under root 2. A is equal to 4 and b is equal to under root 2. So using the identity, a plus b and a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. Now a square, this is a plus b and a minus b. A square means here this becomes 4 square minus a square minus b square under root 2 square. 4 4s are 16 minus under root 2 square means 2. So you will get 14 answer. Now second part, do yourself. 5 plus root 3, 5 minus root 3. So this becomes 5 square minus root 3 square means 3. So 25 minus 3 and write the answer. I think you can solve by yourself. Students, this is root 5, not 5, root 5, and here also root 5 in the second part. When it is root 5, then squaring of root 5 you will get 5, and squaring of root 3 you will get 3. So 5 minus 3, now I am doing root 5 square minus root 3 square. So this becomes 5 minus 3, you will get 2 answer. Okay, now do it correct. Now third part is same by using identity a minus b and a plus b and solve it. Now it is some different here. Identity a plus b and a minus b will not be used. Here we will multiply under root 5 with these two numbers, then under root 2 with these two numbers. So write like this: under root 5 into under root 2, under root 5 into under root 2. Now under root 5 and minus sign, under root 5 into under root 3. Now this root 2 will be multiplied these two numbers, so minus here, so put the sign minus, root 2 into root 2, and here minus root 2, minus and minus plus, minus root 2 and root 3. So put the sign plus, and root 2 and root 3 will be multiplied. So under root 5 into under root 2 you will get under root 10, and this becomes 5 3 the 15, under root 15. This becomes under root 2 into under root 2, so you will get only 2, and this is plus under root 6. Now this is the answer. In part 5th and 6th we will use the identity of a minus b ka whole square. So here I am writing a minus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. So here this is a, under root 5 is a, and this is b under root 3. So a square. Now this becomes a square means under root 5 square plus b square means under root 3 square minus 2, a means under root 5, b means under root 3. So this is 5 plus 3 and under root 5 into under root 3, 5 3 is 15, so minus 2 root 15, and 5 plus 3, 8 minus 2 root 15 is the answer, or you can take common, or otherwise it is also complete. Now this part also with the same identity will applied. 3 a square minus b square, so 3 square a square plus b square means under root 3 square minus 2, a means 3 and b means under root 3, so is equal to 9. This becomes 3, this is 3 to the 6 root 3. Now 9 and 3 12, 12 minus 6 root 3 is the answer. This is the question number 7. Mention the closure property, associative law, commutative law, existence of identity, existence of inverse of each real number for each of operations. First is addition and second is multiplication of real numbers. So we will discuss the properties of real numbers. Now first is closure property. For these properties we are taking the real numbers A, B and C. We will discuss these numbers A, B, C in the properties. First is closure property of addition. So here if we add two real numbers, take A plus B, the result will be a real number. Okay, and when we multiplied two real numbers A into B, we will get a real number. So this is the closure property. As we add the two real numbers, we will get real numbers, and when we multiply two real numbers, we will get real numbers. Now associative law. Here A, B, C are three real numbers. So A, for addition, A plus B plus C. First we take a group of A plus B plus C. So, and for multiplication, A into B into C. We are grouping the first two real number as a group, and we will get the same result, A plus B plus C, as we group first to B plus C. So here A plus B are grouped first and then we add C, and we will get the same result as we add B plus C in a group first and then add the third real number A. Similarly for multiplication, if we multiplied as a group A into B and then multiplied by C, then the result will be same as we multiplied A into B into C and grouping the second and third number first and then multiplied by A. So this is the associative law. Now come to the third law, which is commutative law. In commutative law, the order will be changed. Suppose A and B are real numbers, so we will add A plus B. The result will be same as B plus A. Here the orders are changed. Now for multiplication, A into B is equal to B into A. This is the commutative law. Now existence of additive identity and multiplicative identity. 0 is a real number. So when we add 0, A plus 0, we will get the same number when we add A in 0. 0 will be add in A or A will be add in 0. The result will be same. So 0 is called the additive identity. 0 is called the additive identity. This is the main point. 0 is a real number, and for multiplicative identity, 1 is multiplicative identity. When we multiplied 1 into A, we will get, as we multiplied A into 1, the result will be same. We will get A in both the cases. This will be equal to A and here also A in the additive identity. So A1 is called multiplicative identity. 1 is called multiplicative identity. identity. Next is existence of additive inverse. Existence of additive inverse. So additive inverse and multiplicative inverse. In additive inverse, if a is a real number, then there exists minus a, such that minus a plus a is equal to 0. So both are additive inverse of each other. And for multiplicative inverse, if a is a real number, then there exists 1 upon a, in such that a into 1 upon a is equal to 1 upon a into a. You will get the result 1. So a and 1 upon a are reciprocal to each other, or we can say multiplicative inverse of each other. A is multiplicative inverse of 1 upon a, and 1 upon a is multiplicative inverse of a. So these are all the properties related to real numbers. And in additive identity and multiplicative identity, the number will not lose their uniqueness. When we add 0 in the real number, we get the number itself. So I think, students, you have understood all the concept. Now please like my video, and like, share and subscribe, and give comments. Thank you.